Kia ora, boys and girls. Today, I've got a story by David Williams, and it's called There's a Snake in My School. Has your school got a snake? Mr. Bright had told all the children in his class it was bring your pet to school day. See that, Mr. Finn? Everyone rushed into the playground to beat the animals. There was a stupidly cute gerbil, a tiny goldfish, and a very big bowl, a tall dog, not Mr. Finn, a fat cat, and a 100-year-old tortoise. The last to arrive, as usual, was a girl called Miranda. Every school's got a Miranda. She was riding on the back of an enormous slithery snake. Meet Penelope, my pet python, announced Miranda. Hello, Penelope. On seeing the snake, the other children screamed. You practice that. Miranda loved being different. She always stood out at school with her individual take on the school uniform. What are school uniforms for if not an individual take? Her cartwheels down the corridors and her funny answers in class. What ended in 1945, said the teacher. 1944, says Miranda. Ha ha ha, says everybody. A python is rather an unusual pet, but Miranda and Penelope had so much fun playing together. For the little girl, the snake would pretend to be a scarf, or a hula hoop, or a balloon, a telescope, a trombone, and sometimes when they're both feeling mischievous, a third arm. She nipped somebody's bottom. Come and give her a tickle, encouraged Miranda, but the other children, they were too scared. I would be too. Penelope was a python after all. She ate people. And all the pets were frightened too. The large dog yanked on his lead, sending his tiny owner flying. The goldfish tried to hide behind some water. The tortoise made a rather slow run for it. The fat cat just carried on napping. It's kind of what they do. The cute gerbil flashed her gnashes. It didn't look so cute anymore. Miranda slid down her snake. And the little girl tickled her python under the chin, and the snake smiled. See, she's very friendly. Soon everyone was gathered round to marvel at Penelope. The python loved the attention and made a climbing frame for the children to climb upon, steps for them to step up, and a fireman's pole for them to slide back down. Penelope even helped the children go through the numbers. 1 + 8 equals a Penelope 9. This was turning to be the best school day ever. But then, don't you like the but thens? Miss Bloat, great name, the headmistress thundered into the playground. There's a snake in my school. Miss Bloat didn't like animals very much, or children. It's a bring your pet to school day, spluttered Mr. Bright. There's Mr. Bright. And Penelope's my pet, said Miranda. Miranda, I should have known it was you. You would have to be different. A snake is not a pet, it's a menace, snapped Miss Bloat. Mr. Bright, all these filthy beasts are confiscated. And all the boys and girls shouted, No! As the headmistress stuffed their pets into the lost property cupboard, except for Penelope the snake. Miss Bloat had other ideas for her. "This disgusting thing is coming with me," she said, and with that she dragged the poor python, been dragged by his tail, all the way down the corridor office. "Where are you going to put Penelope?" said Miss Bloat. "In the bin." Miss Bloat crammed the snake into a bin and slammed the lid shut. Then she plonked herself down on top so the python couldn't escape. The bin rattled and rattled, but poor Penelope was trapped. "A snake in my school, indeed. Get back to your lesson." Well, downstairs in the classroom, tears rolled down Miranda's cheeks. All the children were sad to have their pets taken away, but no one was sadder than Miranda. The little girl feared she would never, ever see Penelope again. At the end of the day, Miranda dashed upstairs to Miss Bloat's office to try to make her change her mind. There was no answer, so Miranda pushed open the door, only to see Penelope sitting in the headmistress chair, and look at her face. Miranda ran towards the pet and gave her a humongous hug. Miss Bloat was nowhere to be seen, so the girl grabbed the key on the desk, ran to the lost property cupboard as fast as she could and unlocked it. The animals were overjoyed to be set free. Then Miranda and all the pets slid down Penelope back into the playground. Whoosh! "Hooray!" the children shouted. Penelope entertained everybody again. She made a seesaw to seesaw on, a wheel for them to roll in, a swing for them to swing on, and a skipping rope to skip with. Penelope even helped some of the younger children with the alphabet, although it was hard to do an X. U, V, W, X, Y, Z. As for Miss Bloat, she completely disappeared. So Mr. Bright was made headmaster. Now the children were allowed to bring all their favourite animals whenever they wanted. The school became home to every fantastic creature. There was an ostrich and a giraffe and a tiger and a gorilla and an elephant and a kangaroo and a crocodile, a grizzly bear, and even a colony of penguins. Mine. No, the seagulls. But the star attraction was always Penelope. Though Miranda noticed there was something different about her python. There was a bulge in the snake's tummy, a bulge in the shape of Miss Bloat. But the little girl thought it best not to say anything. She said, "Let me out." Well, sort of funny story, but it's also a bit sad, isn't it, if you were Miss Bloat's friends or her children? Anyway, that's all the world of make-believe. A snake in the school. I've never seen a snake in a school. I saw a snake in a boy's bedroom once. He had a sort of like an aquarium you keep fish in, but he kept snakes in it. But weird, eh? Not in New Zealand, no. And I once saw snakes on a school camp I went to in America. And someone put one in a sleeping bag. A snake in the bag. Woo. Have a great day. See you later.